Hi students, today I am going to start our new third chapter trigonometry functions, and today's topic is angle and arc length and some problem related to angle and arc length. So listen carefully.
Angles. Angle is a measure of rotation of a given ray about its initial point. So it is the initial point and this is the terminal point. Okay. Terminal point. So angle is a measure of rotation of a given ray about its initial point. So look at these two figure. In first figure, the rotation is in anti-clockwise direction, and in this figure the rotation is in clockwise direction. So if the direction of rotation is anti-clockwise, the angle is said to be positive angle. Okay, and if the direction of a rotation is clockwise, the angle is said to be negative angle. Clear? Next point is the unit of measurement of an angle. There are two types of unit of measurement of an angle. First one is degree measure and second one is radian measure. Okay. So, next 1 degree is 60 equal to 60 minute and 1 minute is equal to 60 second, and this dash represents the minute and this double dash represents second. Okay, so 1 degree equal to 60 minute and 1 minute is equal to 60 second. Okay, and look at this figure, and we have already learned this figure before.
So let us consider this sector having angle theta and radius r, and L is the arc length. Okay, and theta is the angle, L is the arc length, and r is the radius of the sector.
The relationship between theta, L and r are theta equal to L by r, or angle theta equal to arc length divided by radius. So it's an important point. So we need to by heart it. Okay. Yeah. Next, relation between degree and radian. This C represent radian measure. Okay, so 2 pi radian equal to 360 degree. So and pi radian equal to 180 degree. Okay, 2 pi radian equal to 360 degree and pi radian is equal to 180 degree. And note that the value of pi is equal to 22 by 7. Value of pi is equal to 22 by 7. Okay. And also pi have another value. Pi is equal to 22 by 7 or equal to 3.14. So we need to by heart all these value. Pi is equivalent to 22 by 7 or 3.14. Okay. So we have studied that 2 pi is equal to 360 degree and pi is equal to 180 degree. Right. So 30 degree in radian equal to pi by 6, equivalent to pi by 6. That is, we know that pi is 180, pi radian is equivalent to 180 degree. So 180 degree divided by 6 is 30 degree, right? So 30 degree in degree equivalent to pi by 6 in radian. Okay, 45 in degree equivalent to pi by 4 in radian. 60 degree is equivalent to pi by 3 in radian, and 90 degree is equivalent to pi by 2 in radian. 180 degree is equivalent to pi radian, and 270 degree is equivalent to 3 pi by 2 radian, and 360 degree equivalent to 2 pi radian. Okay. Next, I am going to discuss about the conversion. First, we need to convert the degree measures into radian measure. So radian measure is equal to pi by 180 into degree measure. Okay. And next one is we need to convert radian measure into degree measure. That is degree measure is equal to 180 by pi into radian measure will leads to a degree measure. Okay. So these two formula are very important. So let's do some example. First example, convert 40 degree 20 minute into radian measure. Okay, so given that it's a degree measure, we need to convert it into radian measure. So this formula is used, that is radian measure equal to pi by 180 into degree measure. Right, so substituting the value of degree measure here, pi by 180 into, given that degree measure 40 degree 20 minute, right? And next we need to convert this 20 minute into degree, and we know that 1 degree is 60 minute. Okay, so 20 minute is how many degree? Okay, so we need to find out one by using cross multiplication. 1 into 20 divided by 60. So let us write it as x. So we get x. So 1 into 20 minute equal to 60 into x. So from this 1 into 20 minute is equal to 60 minute into x. From this we get x equal to 1 into 20 divided by 60. So cancelling this 0 and 2 by 6 we get 1 by 3. X equal to 1 by 3. So 20 minute is equivalent to 1 by 3 degree. Okay, so next I am replacing this 20 minute into 1 by 3 degree. So I am writing here pi by 180 into 40 1 by 3 degree. So this is a mixed fraction. We need to convert it into normal fraction. So we know that how to convert it into normal fraction. 40 into 3 plus 1 divided by 3, right? So 40 1 by 3 is equivalent to 40 into 3 plus 1 divided by 3, that is 120 plus 1 divided by 3, which is further equal to 121 by 3. So next I am going to replace it by pi by 180 into 121 by 3. Okay, and this is further equal to 121 pi divided by 180 into 3 is 540. So this will be our answer. Answer in radian. 40 degree 20 minute is equivalent to 121 pi divided by 540 radian. Okay, I hope you understood. Next example is convert 6 radian into degree measure. So here we need to convert radian measure into degree measure. So we know that the formula degree measure is equal to radian measure into pi by 180 by pi. Radian measure into 180 by pi is equal to degree measure. So here given that radian measure as 6. So replacing this radian measure by 6, we get 6 into 180 by pi, and which is equivalent to 6 into 180 is equal to 1080 divided by pi, and we know that the value of pi is 22 by 7. Replacing this pi by 22 by 7, we get 1080 divided by 22 by 7, and this 7 is goes to the numerator, and we get 1080 divided by 22 into 7. Okay, and cancelling this by 11, and it is 540. We get dividing throughout by 2, we get 11 on denominator and 540 on numerator, and we get 540 into 7 is 3780, and denominator is 11. Okay, next I am going to divide 3780 by 11, and we get first 3 into 11, 33, here 48, and 11 into 4 is 44, right? So we get 40 here. Next 3 into 11 is 33, we get 7 as a remainder. So convert this fraction into mixed fraction, we get 343 7 by 11 degree. Okay, so next I am converting this 7 by 11 degree into minute, and we this 7 by 11 into minute, and we know that 1 degree is equivalent to 60 minute. So 7 by 11 degree is equivalent to 7 by 11 into 60 minute, right? So here we get 343 into 343 plus 7 by 11 into 60, that is, here we get 420 by 11 minute, 420 by 11 minute. Okay, and next I am going to divide this 420 by 11, 420 divided by 11. So here we get 3 into 11 is 33, and we get 1290 here, and 8 into 11 is 88, here we get 2. Converting this 420 by 11 fraction, 420 by 11 into mixed fraction, here 420 by 11 is equivalent to mixed fraction 38 2 by 11, and it can be also written as 38 plus 2 by 11 minute. Okay, so I can replace this 48 by 11 minute into 38 minute plus 2 by 11 minute here. Next I am going to convert this minute into a second. So we know that 1 minute is equal to 60 second. Okay, so 2 by 11 minute is equivalent to 2 by 11 into 60 second. Right, so we get we convert this minute into second value, so we get 120 by 11 second. So 2 by 11 minute is equivalent to 120 second, 120 by 11 second. Okay, so divide again. 120 divided by 11, we get 1 on here, we get 11 here, so 10. Okay, so putting a 0 here, 0 here, and making a point. Okay, so point, I'm going to add a 0 here, so we know that 9 into 11 is 99, right? So this is equivalent to 343 degree plus 38 minute plus 10.9 second. and 10.9 approximately equal to 11, right? So we can write as 6 radian is equivalent to 343 degree 38 minute 11 second approximately. Okay, I hope you understood. Find the radian measures corresponding to degree measures. First question is 25 degree and second is 240 degree. And we know that to convert a degree measure into radian measure, the formula is radian measure is equal to pi by 180 into degree measure, right? Degree. So in first question, radian measure is equal to pi by 180 into replacing this degree measure by 25 degree and cancelling, we get 180 25 into pi by 180. So here using the multiplication table of 5 we get here we get 5 and here we get 3 into 5 are 15 and remaining is 36. Okay, so the answer will be 5 pi by 36 radian is equivalent to 25 degree. And moving to the second question, and we know that the radian measure is equal to pi by 180 into degree measure, that is given that 240 degree. So 240 by 180 into pi, cancelling this 0 on numerator and denominator, and using multiplication table of 6 into 4 is 24 and 6 into 3 is 18. So we get 4 pi by 3 is equivalent to radian measure is equivalent to 240 degree. Okay. This is our next question. Find the degree measure corresponding to radian measure. First question is 5 pi by 3 and second question is minus 7 pi by 6. So let's start the solution of this question. And we know that degree measure is equal to radian measure into 180 by pi. So substituting the value of radian measure in the first question, the degree measure is equal to 5 pi by 3 into 180 by pi. So cancelling these 2 pi here. Okay, and also cancel this 3 and it cut by 60 here. Okay, so we get 300 degree. So 5 pi by 3 is equivalent to 300 degree. Okay, moving to second question, the degree measure is equal to radian measure that have given is minus 7 pi by 6 into 180 by pi, cancelling these 2 pi and this 6 is cancelling and we get a numerator as 30 and we get minus 7 into 30 means 210 degree. So minus 7 pi by 6 radian is equivalent to minus 210 degree. Okay. This is our next question. Find the radius of the circle in which a central angle of 60 degree intercepts an arc of length 37.4 centimeter. use pi equal to 22 by 7. So in this question we need to find out the radius of the circle, and we know that the relationship between radius, length and angle are theta angle equal to arc length divided by radius. Note that this theta is always in radian measure. So in this question given that theta is equal to 60 degree and arc length is equal to 37.4 centimeter. So first of all we need to convert this theta into radian. Okay, so we know that how to convert degree measures into radian measure. So radian measure is equal to pi by 180 into degree measure, right? So multiplying this degree measure by pi by 180, and we get cancelling these 0 and using multiplication table of 6, and it is cut by 3. Okay, so we get pi by 3 radian is equivalent to 60 degree. Okay, so next I am going to substitute all the values to our formula. Theta is equal to pi by 3, arc length is 37.4 and r is we have to find out r. So from this we get r equal to 37.4 into 3 divided by pi, and given that the value of pi is 22 by 7, so substituting the value of pi here 22 by 7, this 7 is moved to the numerator side, and we get 37.4 into 3 into 7 divided by 22. Okay, and this the answer will be 35.7 centimeter. So in this question, note that theta is always in radian measure. So we need to convert, if it given in degree measure, we need to convert it into radian measure. Okay. In this question, the minute hand of a watch is 1.5 centimeter long. How far does its tip move in 40 minutes? Okay, so we know that in 60 minute it complete one full revolution, right? So it complete one revolution. In 40 minute
X revolution. Okay, so in 40 minutes it completes X part of revolution. That we have to find out the value of X here. Okay.
So in the from this we get, by using cross multiplication, 60 x equal to 40, right? So x equal to 40 by 60, and cancelling these two 0, and by using multiplication table of 2 we get 2 by 3, x equal to 2 by 3. So we get in 40 minutes the minute hand turns through 2 by 3 of revolution. Okay, so theta is equal to 2 pi by 3. 2 pi by 3, one revolution is equal to, that means it complete one revolution, that is equal to 2 pi. We know 360 degree, right? So 360 degree is equivalent to 2 pi radian. We know that theta is always represented in radian. So 2 by 3 revolution means 2 by 3 into 2 pi radian. Okay, 2 pi radian, and which is equal to 4 pi by 3 radian. Okay, so in this question we need to find out the distance traveled by the minute hand. So here it starts from, the minute hand starts from here, and after moving 40 minutes, it reaches here. So A to B is the arc length. Distance traveled by the minute hand is denoted by our arc length, and the minute hand length is given that 1.5, and which is equivalent to our radius. Okay. In this question we required the distance traveled by the minute hand in 40 minutes. That is, we need to find out the arc length. Okay, arc length L equal to, we know that the standard formula is theta equal to L by R. From this we get L equal to R theta. So here given that the minute hand of a watch is 1.5 centimeter, that means radius equal to 1.5 centimeter, and theta that we have already calculated, that 4 pi by 3. So we get our arc length as substituting the value of pi into 3.14, 1.5 into 4 into 3.14 divided by 3 gives 6.28 centimeter is the arc length. Okay, so in this question we need to find out the distance traveled by the minute hand. So here it starts from, the minute hand starts from here, and after moving 40 minutes it reaches here. So A to B is the arc length. Distance traveled by the minute hand is denoted by our arc length, and the minute hand length is given that 1.5, and which is equivalent to our radius. And substituting all these values, the radius and angle, into this equation, we get our arc length. Using this formula L equal to R theta, we get our arc length. Okay, I hope you understood. This is our last question. If the arcs of the same length in two circles subtend angle 65 degree and 110 degree at the center, find the ratio of their radii. Okay, so we need to find out the ratio of radii. So given that two angles, so let the first angle be theta 1 65 degree, and second angle theta 2 110 degree. So we know that theta is always represented in radian, so we need to convert it into radian measure. So multiply this degree measure by pi by 180, we get our radian measure. So by using the multiplication table of 5, here we get 13 and here we get 36. So 65 degrees equivalent to 13 pi by 36. And also here these two 0 will cancel each other. 110 by 180. Okay, so here we get 11 pi by 18. Okay, so to make denominator same of these two angle, here denominator is 36, right? So we need to multiply both denominator and numerator by 2. Here we get 22 pi by 36. So both the angles denominator are same. Okay, so this is in radian measure. And we know that the relationship between arc length, angle and radius are angle is equal to arc length divided by radius, and from this we get L equal to r theta. Here given that the arc length is same, that means L is same. So here let R1 and R2 be radii of two circles. Let L be the length of each of the arc, then L equal to R1 theta 1 equal to R2 theta 2. Okay, which gives, substituting the value of theta 1 here, 13 pi by 36 equal to R2 into, substituting the value of theta by 22 pi by 36, cancelling these two 36, we get our ratio R1 by R2 as, and also cancel these 2 pi. Okay, and we get our ratio R1 by R2 as 22 by 13. Okay, or we can say that R1 is to R2 equal to 22 is to 13.